Welcome to the online training for Easy Publish from Vision with Technology. In the screencast, we're going to look at two different versions of Easy Publish, an older version of Easy Publish and a newer version of Easy Publish, and have a look at the differences. Now, Easy Publish changed from version 4.2 and 4.3 to a new version of an admin interface that had a dashboard. And I wanted to show is the differences between this new version and the old version of the dashboard. Two reasons for that. Reason one, to show how Easy Publish hasn't changed a huge amount, which means your skills are transferable, but also where it counts it has changed. And this is a couple of differences that you need to look out for if you're flipping from an older version of Easy Publish, say 4.0, 4.1 or 4.2, to some of the newer versions, say 4.3, 4.4 or 4.5. One of the first things to look at is the similarities. You've got content structure, media library, user accounts, setup and my account information. You've got a content structure here and you've got your content in the middle. In the newer versions, you've got a dashboard which is new, which enables you to look at your content you've just changed. The content structure, however, is very similar. If we were to open up our bookmark tab on the right hand side here, you'll notice that we have content structure, media library, user account, setup, just as we did before, and also you've got your content structure on the left hand side as well, but now we're able to drag that in and out. So there's some great similarities. In the older version you were able to edit content with the drop down menu on the left hand side here. In the new version you're able to edit content in a drop down menu on the left hand side here. What's happened is there's been quite a few cleanups. A couple of examples. If I wanted to remove preview to get another view on the content, I have to wait for a whole page to refresh. To remove details, I have to wait for a whole page to refresh, which can take a lot of time and be very cumbersome. In the new version, I'm just able to flip between them without page loading, or if I want to get rid of them altogether, I just click here and they go. So it means it's a lot faster for me to go through and manage information. We also have a couple of other differences. You'll notice that if you wanted to change the priority down here, you used to have to use this bottom bar. In the new version, you'd be happy to see that if you want to change the information, you just click on the top here to change the priorities, change the publish date, change the type. So you can go through and flip around. And one additional thing is you can start adding in or remove some fields. So if I want to get rid of thumbnails and I want to get rid of type, I can do. I hit close, you'll notice it's gone. If I want to bring type back, I click on it, you'll notice it's added in and it's there. Also, there's a create new in context here in the drop down bar, where it was right down the bottom here on the old version. Within the system as well, you'll notice that there are some other differences, and that is within the media library. If I go to images, I can actually see a quick pop-up view of what I want to edit, and I can even go in and crop that information as well. However, if I go into the media library in an old version of Easy Publish and I go into images, I don't get that option as a quick. The only thing I can do is to go to thumbnails and view that information from there. So it's a lot quicker. There are more changes as well within the front end. If you remember the old version of Easy Publish, when you logged in, you had this control bar at the top, which meant when you clicked on edit, you'd be able to edit your article and you'd be able to see your information in there. In the new version of Easy Publish, let's go into an article. You'll notice that there's a top control bar at the top here, which always stays there even if I scroll down the page, which is very, very handy. And if I want to edit, I just click edit. And you'll notice it seems a lot snappier to load as well. Some old tools are still here. You've still got the same online editor. Now that's very handy because your content you created in older versions, you still want it to be available in newer versions. So that's a comforting thought that your content hasn't been wrecked from one version to another. You have got some nice quick tools here for editing your information, changing it, embedding, which are very, very similar with the versions that you've got within here. So if I want to add in an image, I can go in, flip and add a new one in. So there are some differences which I think make the system work a lot better, but there's also some changes that just make it that little bit easier from an editor's point of view. Like for me, my favorite is not having to scroll to the bottom to discard something. If I want to go here and I want to publish it, I want to do it right here from the top, which just means it's a lot quicker. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks very much.